Meet Henry. He's 62 years old. He worked 37 years as a warehouse supervisor. He's tired, his knees hurt, and every single morning he wakes up and asks himself the same question. Should I just take the money now or wait? His neighbor told him to wait until 67. His brother-in-law said wait until 70 to maximize benefits. His financial advisor handed him a 14-page report that put him to sleep by page 3. And Henry sat at his kitchen table completely paralyzed. Sound familiar? Here's the thing nobody tells you. There is no single right answer, but there is a smart answer. And today, we're going to break down the real reason some of the most financially savvy retirees choose to take Social Security at 62, and why, for many people, it's not just okay, it's the smarter move. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might completely change how you think about retirement.
Here's what most people know. The longer you wait to claim Social Security, the higher your monthly check. That's true, but here's what most people don't know. Waiting longer isn't automatically better. Not for everyone. Social Security isn't one size fits all. It's a deeply personal decision that depends on your health, your savings, your expenses, and honestly, your life expectancy. So today, we're going to walk through the real math, real scenarios, and real trade-offs, using Henry's story to show you exactly what smart claiming at 62 actually looks like, and when it makes total sense. Let's start with the break-even point. If Henry claims at 62, he gets a reduced benefit, roughly 70% of his full retirement amount. Let's say that's $1,400 per month. If he waits until 67, he'd get the full $2,000. And at 70, it jumps to about $2,480. Sounds like a no-brainer to wait, right? Not so fast. If Henry takes $1,400 starting at age 62, by age 78, he will have collected over $268,000 total. If he waited until 67 at $2,000 a month, he wouldn't catch up to that number until he's almost 79 years old.
That's the break-even point. And for most Americans, it lands somewhere between age 78 and 82. Here's the critical question. Will Henry live past 80? The average American male today lives to about 76. That means statistically, many men who wait until 70 to claim actually collect less over their lifetime. Wait, let that sink in for a second. Henry has $180,000 in savings. He owns his home outright. His monthly expenses are around $2,800. He has a mild heart condition and a family history that doesn't lean toward long life. His financial advisor said wait until 70. But here's what the advisor didn't fully factor in. If Henry waits until 70, he needs to live off his savings for 8 years. At $2,800 a month, that's $268,800 drained from his nest egg. Plus, he loses the investment growth those dollars could have earned. By the time his higher benefit kicks in at 70, Henry has already burned through most of his savings buffer. But if Henry claims at 62, he covers a big chunk of his monthly expenses immediately. His savings stay intact longer. He's not stressed about running out of money in his 60s, and he can actually enjoy retirement while he's healthy enough to do so.
Here's something the wait until 70 crowd rarely mentions: flexibility. When Henry claims at 62, he gains something money can't always buy: options. He can work part-time without completely relying on savings. He can travel while his health cooperates. He can help his grandkids without feeling guilty. He can handle unexpected medical costs without raiding retirement accounts. Now, here's an important caveat. If Henry is still working full-time at 62 and earning over $22,320 per year, Social Security will temporarily withhold some benefits due to the earnings limit. So claiming while working a high-income job doesn't always make sense. But for Henry, someone ready to fully retire or shift to light part-time work, it makes a lot of sense.
Let's be honest about something most financial plans ignore: your health. Henry's doctor told him his knees will likely need surgery in the next few years. He's already managing blood pressure medication. He's not sick, but he's not 45 either. Smart retirees like Henry don't just plan for a long life. They plan for the life they're most likely to have.
And when Henry looked at the real numbers, his family history, his current health, the break-even math, claiming at 62 wasn't giving up. It was being realistic. It was being strategic. If you're still watching, you're probably smarter about this than you think. Keep going. The most important part is right here. Now, here's where we stay honest.
Waiting to claim is the right move for some people. If you're in excellent health and have longevity in your family, waiting could pay off big. If your spouse has a much lower earnings record, delaying your benefit protects their survivor benefit down the road. If you're still working and earning strong income, the math often favors waiting. And if you have substantial retirement savings that can comfortably cover your expenses until 70, waiting is a real option worth considering. Henry's situation didn't check those boxes. Yours might. The point is, know your numbers, not someone else's.
Henry made his decision. He claimed at 62, not because he was impatient, not because he didn't understand the system, but because he ran the real numbers for his real life. And claiming early gave him financial security, peace of mind, and the ability to actually live his retirement instead of just waiting for it to start. The real reason smart retirees take Social Security at 62 isn't about giving up more money. It's about understanding that money is a tool, and the best time to use a tool is when you actually need it. Here's your action step. Before you make any Social Security decision, go to SSA.gov and pull your personal benefits estimate. Then run the break-even math for your own health history and savings situation. Don't let someone else's general advice decide something this personal. If this video helped you think more clearly about your retirement, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Are you Team 62, Team 67, or Team 70?